Hello, movie fans, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again back with a brand new movie review, and this is for the brand new official film, Nobody 2, starring Bob Odenkirk, Connie Nielsen, Christopher Lloyd, Sharon Stone, yes, Sharon Stone, and Colleen Hank, probably butchered that, apologize. And this is the sequel to Nobody. Now, if you don't know what Nobody kind of is like the Temu version of John Wick in a way, you know. No disrespect to Temu, but you know what I mean. It's like the not the cheap knockoff, but just like the less violent John Wick kind of a movie. You know, you have Bob Odenkirk. He's very good at his job. You know, he's a hitman for hire. He's an assassin. He does all his thing. And now in this film, he's back doing what he does best as well. But in this case, he wants a break. You know, he's got a family. He wants to take care of his family. He wants to be there for family. See his daughter do, his daughter things, or his son doing his, his sports stuff. And he's missing that, because his job takes him away. You know, Christopher Lloyd is his dad. He's retired as well. And so he decides, you know what? I'm going to take my family on vacation to a place where he went as a child with his father. And he thought, maybe I could take my family, enjoy a little vacation. Unfortunately, when he goes there, all hell breaks loose. And that's basically the gist of this story, because you got Bob Odenkirk, whose character is Hitch. He's, like I said before, he was just trying to just enjoy his family time. But then when he ends up finding out that the town that he's in, where, there's an amusement park that has, child memories for him, is become corrupted by people who own it, police officers. And of course you meet Sharon Stone's character, who's like the big boss of, being a weapons and drug dealer kind of person. He has to pretty much stop his vacation just to set this stuff straight, and then you get this bonkers movie. Okay, so first of all, congratulations to everybody involved in this film. I'm making it, because it takes forever. It takes a lot of people to make a film. This movie's fun. I had a blast watching this movie. If you guys seen the trailer, and spoilers for the trailer, the part where his daughter gets slapped by that security guard from that little amusement park area, that scene alone got people in the theater where I was at. People were screaming, "Kill him!" All that kind of thing. Because if that was John Wick, it would have been over. But man, this movie was so much fun to see. I mean, the action scenes were cool, and a little more higher than what the first one was. Obviously, Christopher Lloyd was great as always. He's all. First of all, Christopher Lloyd. Can I just say, I think he's like in his 90s, maybe 80s. I'm not 100% sure. He's 86. The guy looks great for his age. Incredible. He was great in it as well. Bob Odenkirk, he's always been great. I like him in Everybody Calls Saul. I like him in that show. He's great. Once again, proving that he's fantastic in this. I think he just embodies this character really well, acting like he doesn't know what the heck he's doing, but he's also trained in what he does, and he does it really well. So it just works for me in all levels. Sharon Stone in here looked like she was having fun. Now, when you watch her character in here, it kind of comes off a little bit goofy and a little bit of too over the top for her. But I think Sharon Stone, at this point in her career, she was just having fun. And honestly, I can't remember the last Sharon Stone film I saw, recently with her in. And it was just great seeing her on screen again. She looks fantastic, so I thought she did a really good job. A little bit over the top when it comes to her character, because she's just a villain, being goofy, kind of the goofy kind of a villain where they think they're the best, and they're kind of over the top when it comes to being they're being master manipulators that they are. I thought she did it a little too farly weird, but still, it's Sharon Stone, so she gets a pass for that, because honestly, it's just Sharon Stone. She's an iconic legend, so yeah. What else? So yeah, even the kids were great in this movie. Obviously, the kids. Normally when you see a movie where an assassin has children, you're gonna see them kind of act like, oh, they don't want to be a part of the family. But when you watch his kids in this movie, it's like, yeah, you kind of you kind of feel for them sometimes. So they worked as well. I think the only negative I have about this film, like real negative, I feel like it just, like I said, the bad guys to me feel a little just too cartoonish, a little bit. Honestly, there were moments in here I'm like, why is Sharon Stone in this movie? Because her character, like I said before, she did a good job with the character. Don't get me wrong. It's just I feel like her character is a little too over the top. But I'm giving her the pass of just being that over the top kind of a villain only because she's Sharon Stone. But you could have cast anybody in that role and would have been just as fine. But I kind of wish we got to see a little bit more from her in this film. But other than that I think this movie was just a lot of fun. It's bonkers. It's crazy. Is it John Wick? No. There are some stuff in here that's kind of like, really? Does that actually work in real life? You get those kinds of feelings for it. But still, I mean, if you can get past John Wick falling down thousands of stairs and not dying, you can get past what happens in this movie as well. Because honestly, there's some stuff in here that you kind of like scratch your head a little bit. Like, wait, does that actually work? No, not really. Not in the real sense. But still, overall, I'm excited to say that this movie is a lot of fun. Go check it out. I hope they make another one because I honestly think this is a cool character, and I want to see him do more stuff, especially the way it ends at the end. I'm thinking right now, okay, if they do a third one, that particular scene has to have a little bit more meaning to it at the end. Meaning towards a third one if they do another one. But we'll see. We shall see. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Nobody 2. And what are you guys looking forward to seeing? Did you like the first one? Are you planning on seeing the second one? Did you hear not so good things about it? Whatever it is, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.